What's up, guys? It's been forever and a day since the last time I got on here and took some trial tips on the channel. It's just been very hard to talk trial when there really had been no trials going on for the last 13 months now. It's been a long, long, long time, and as much as I wanted to be into it, as much as I wanted to stay on top of whatever was going on trial wise and trying to keep leveling up my game, it was very, very hard to do because nothing was going on. So I was pushing papers all day, wondering when was the next time we were going to try a case to a jury. And there really were no answers coming, right? Like people in the courts and all that was saying, June we're going to try cases, or October we're going to try cases, or December we're going to try cases. And this was all 2020. And obviously none of that happened. And so then it went from that to being, well, maybe we'll try cases in 2022, which meant a whole 2 years basically or more without trying cases to juries. So I was, frankly, I was a little disillusioned by the whole thing. I was a little bummed out. And so I really had a hard time keeping up the energy, keeping up the excitement that I usually have about trial and trying cases. And so I really kind of laid off the channel, as you probably saw, because I haven't put a video up in I don't know, probably 6 months now. But anyway, that is coming to an end because, at least in my neck of the woods in South Florida, we're having jury trials again. So Dade County, which is where I'm primarily based out of, is already having jury trials. This is going to be the third week of jury trials. They tried they tried 3 cases the first 2 weeks. They tried another case that's getting tried now. It's a tobacco case. And then, they're going to keep trying cases for the foreseeable future, it looks like. So that's very good. Broward seems to be wanting to start back up pretty soon here. And then who knows what Palm Beach is going to do. But I think they're all going to follow pretty much sequentially. So once Dade gets rolling real good, then Broward will follow. And then Palm Beach will follow. And hopefully the rest of South Florida will follow as well. And we're back in action. There were some parts of the state trying cases, but that was up there in Lee County, which is sort of Central Florida or Central West Florida, however you want to call that, and Fort Pierce, St. Lucie County, that kind of stuff. But they're pretty much far from where I'm at, and I don't really have many cases up there. So I have maybe like 1 or 2 that I have some friends who brought me in to try some cases with them and stuff like that. But it's not my practice. It's not the bulk of the cases I have. So it really didn't make much of a difference for me whether they were trying cases or not up there, because I wasn't really going to get much of that action. But anyway, we're back in action now. We're trying cases again. I'm super excited. I hope you are too. And one of the great things about what's going on now, at least in Dade County and some other parts of Florida, is that a lot of these courtrooms are live streaming on YouTube their trials. So it's no excuse anymore. Before, when people were trying cases, you may be thinking, man, I want to go catch that case. I want to see what kind of action they get into. I want to see how they do, but I'm too busy. Can't spend the time to drive down to the courthouse, sit there for a couple hours, watch what's going on, and then I got to get back to the office and take a depo or do whatever's going on. I just can't do that, right? Well, now it's no excuse for that anymore. They're having a whole bunch of trials live streamed, so you could be doing your work and having your trial in the background, seeing what's going on. Or a lot of these courtrooms don't take them down when it's done, so you can watch them later. So even if you don't catch it at the time, you go back and watch the trial later and see what's going on. A lot of cool stuff going on. And it's like, it's hard to explain in a sense, because most people, they want to see the big trials. They want to see the multi-million-dollar injury cases. They want to see the high-profile criminal trials and all that kind of stuff. But I think from the perspective of being a student of the game, those are not really all that interesting because they come with a lot of hype. They come with a lot of preconceived notions. And for the most part, they come with a lot of momentum behind them. So if you're trying a $30 million case because your client's a quadriplegic, there's a lot of weight to the fact that your client's a quadriplegic. So chances are that you're going to win and you're going to get a good award. Whether you're going to get as much as you want or not, it's a different question. Whether you're going to win in the way that you want it or not, it's a different question. But chances are the outcome is pretty much going to be predetermined to some extent. But when you're trying this like low impact, soft tissue, low damage, injury that's subjective more than objective, or when trying like the run-of-the-mill criminal matters, those are cases where a lot of advocacy goes into it from both sides, because the outcome is not in any way predetermined. The outcome is not carried on by the momentum that the case may bring to the table. And also, to me anyway, it's super exciting to see just your run-of-the-mill trial lawyers doing their thing. You know, usually when they have the high-profile, multi-million-dollar cases being tried, it's going to be some of the same people that you see over and over. Because once they got high profile, they started getting all the big cases, and then that kind of snowballed, and now that's all they do. But when you're seeing like the normal, non-big high-profile cases, you're seeing pretty much a cross-section of the trial community. You're seeing the newcomers that are trying cases. You're seeing people who may not be newcomers, but they are active in the trial game and then will try basically anything that needs to get tried to a jury, whether that's a multi-million-dollar case or whether it's not a multi-million-dollar case. And so to me anyway, it's super exciting to see these people doing it. And I get to sit in pretty much in every courtroom across the state without needing to be there. And I probably shouldn't be that excited about it. You're probably not that excited about it, but I got to tell you, man, I'm super, super, super stoked that this live stream trials are going on. And I hope that the Florida system keeps going. And if anybody from the Florida courts is watching, please keep it going, because I absolutely, absolutely love seeing it. And I will continue to watch them for as long as they're up there, because I think that that's giving that access to all the courtrooms throughout Florida to people, but also to trial lawyers who are students of the game, who try to improve their craft, is a fantastic benefit to the trial community. And that's a benefit that's going to be passed down to the clients, who are going to benefit from the lawyers who are continuing to get better, continuing to look, watch, and learn, and basically do the best they can for the clients at trial. And as we all know, trial is or at least jury trial is a dying profession. Not a lot of people do it anymore. Less and less people do it every year. So if we can keep that going, that'd be great. But anyway, if you have not checked out some of these trials, I would say start with the 11th Judicial Circuit of Florida YouTube channel. They keep their trials up after they have been tried, and some good action went on last week. I anticipate some good action is going to go on next week, and you're going to see a whole bunch of trials happen. And other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. Expect to get some more trial videos back to a normal schedule. You know, every Wednesday or Thursday of every week, I'm going to have a trial tip up for you guys. And I expect, now that we're back into trial action, I expect to be back in full swing with the content. I have a lot of cases that need to be tried. I have a lot of cases that are going to get tried. And so that's going to keep me excited about this process and excited about keeping up with the channel and things like that. So anyway, guys, that's it for now. I'll catch you again next time.